Yo, what is going on, guys? Hess here, collectivekicks.com. If you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals, check the links in the description, and happy shopping. Today's video, I wanted to bring you guys my first initial thoughts on the brand new Nike Adapt BB. This is the first basketball shoe that actually uses the self-lacing technology that Nike came out with, the Nike Hyperadapt 1.0 in 2016, I believe. So it's kind of cool. We're finally seeing an actual evolution of that technology, and basketball is the first one to get it. And even though this is a professional athletic product for professional athletes, and obviously I'm not a professional athlete, I'm gonna be trying these shoes out casually just to see how they are. I ended up buying a pair today because they came available for pre-sale on Nike.com. I already reached out to you guys on Twitter this morning and wanted to get your guys' opinions on your first thoughts on the shoes, and a lot of you guys weighed in. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, go check me out over there. @HessKicks is my handle. Same as on Instagram. Please note, this is just my personal opinion, and I do not have the product in hand at this time, obviously, nor will I be using them for the intent of the actual shoe, which is basketball. So don't go all keyboard commando on me in the comment section and let me know how you really feel about this. But if you guys do have any other pros and cons that I'm not covering in this video from the initial press release, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. And while you're down there, if you guys want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, much appreciated if you do that. I just recently hit 400,000 subscribers, so thank you to all of you guys out there that subscribe to the channel thus far. All right, enough talk. Let's start off with the pros. Obviously, the very first one for me personally just goes with the fact that it's a self-lacing sneaker. It's kind of a no-brainer, but it is really dope that they actually have the technology nowadays. That first step-in experience that you have with that Hyperadapt when you drop your foot in and it just molds to your foot and locks you down was so rad, and it's something that I really am looking forward to more people being able to appreciate and experience in this newer version, which is only $350, and I say only because the Hyperadapt was $720. So this is a kind of a more reasonable break-in point for people to be able to actually try the new technology. Another pro is that they're gonna have some app integration on this shoe. It sounds like it's gonna be a standalone app where you can actually go in and adjust the customization of the fit of the shoe to you, and it's also a way that they can push firmware updates and whatnot to the users of the product as well. So it will be interesting to see how they actually roll it out, but kind of cool that they're actually thinking forward once again and doing technology mixed with sneakers. And one of the coolest features of the app is the fact that you can change the colors of the LEDs on the shoe. I'm a geek when it comes to that stuff. I love LEDs. I love lights, glow-in-the-dark shoes. So when you have something that actually lights up like that and then changes colors and you can actually choose a custom color, fire. Like, super dope to me, and really happy that they're actually including that on the app. Another pro is that these are the first steps, like literally, into something that could be potentially game-changing. Basketball is one of those sports where we've seen a lot of evolution in footwear, and this technology brings us one step closer to Tinker Hatfield's original vision, which, if you haven't seen his abstract documentary, he kind of breaks it down there. But basically from that documentary, it sounds like his vision is that he wants you to be able to have the shoes adapt and auto lace, but also without any human intervention. So you can be in the middle of a basketball game, get fouled, get to the free throw line, your shoes automatically like adjust and then loosen to give you breathing room back in your foot. You shoot your free throws and then instantly lock back down, and you're good to go, and you're running up and down the court again. And I think that that technology and that concept is really dope. This really is one step closer to that. Another pro is the wireless charging pad. It's pretty cool concept that you can actually just throw them on top of the pad. If you have a dedicated space at your home, you can actually just put them in that one spot and you know that they're gonna be charged when you lock them down. But to piggyback on that pro, the battery life is actually supposed to be pretty good. It's supposed to last about 2 weeks actually on one charge. And I'll say from the Hyperadapt 1.0s, the charges actually lasted a really long time on those too. So that's a great thing. I mean, one thing I hated about having an Apple Watch before I bought this is the fact that you'd have to charge it like every other night or every night, otherwise you'd have a dead battery. So another pro that I thought was kind of interesting was the conforming fit with quad axial materials. I'm not really sure what that means, but it sounds like it's going to be able to conform to your foot really nicely and give you a personalized fit. I really like what they did with this adapt to the numbers graph. They called out 30,000 impact pulses at 78 pounds of force, 2,900 continuous lacing cycles from tight to loose, 40,000 button presses, 5,000 cycles of flexing from left to right, 140 degrees Fahrenheit at 85% humidity, doused with nearly 80 gallons of water in 3 minutes. So does that mean that these are actually going to be water resistant or waterproof? I mean, there'd have to be some sort of wicking protection or something, because obviously you're playing sports with them and your feet are going to be sweaty. And also they did 300 miles of runnings. And the last pro for me at least is the look of the shoe looks pretty cool. Like, they actually look legit, and it's a different look than the Hyperadapt. The Hyperadapt looked a little bit more plain. These ones give me sort of like a Kobe feel in a sense. but they look pretty cool, and I think that it's a great step in the right direction. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows though. I want to go ahead and get some of the cons, at least from my first initial impressions of the shoe. First for me is the cushioning setup is somewhat questionable. It sounds like they use Cushlon in the midsole. They're not using React or Zoom X or Zoom or anything like that. They're moving away from their proprietary cushioning systems for this lacing system, and obviously there's not enough room because at the bottom where the battery pack is. Another potential con is the fit is actually going to be really snug. So if I'm a size 9.5, I actually bought a size 10. I knew the Hyperadapt ran really narrow and really small from my own experience, but a lot of people maybe didn't read the small print on the description section of the website, which it actually calls it out and says that they do fit snug. So people might be a little bit disappointed when they get them in person and realize that they're a little bit too small. Now I know I said it's a bit of a plus, but it's also kind of a con. The price point of $350 is a lot of money. A lot of people scoffed at the price because at the end of the day, people are like, you can literally just bend over and tie your shoelaces, or you can use Velcro. There's like a lot of other solutions that you can do other than an automated lacing system. Those people might have not watched Back to the Future 2 though, and got those feelings that I got when I was a kid when we saw those self-lacing sneakers, the mags back in the day. Like, so I get it. For me, it's like, whoa, we can finally do that. People that maybe didn't watch that movie or just don't care about that stuff are like, that's stupid. Like, you can just tie your shoes. Another potential con is the flyknit shroud sort of covers the technology. And it's kind of an interesting move because the technology is the thing that we like care about. Like the fact that this is self-lacing, if you put a cover over it, literally nobody's gonna see the tightening of those laces. And I know it's not really for show, but in a sense it sort of is. Like Nike Air has the big window so you could see the air bubble. Like this is a self-lacing sneaker that you can't see the laces. Like, so I don't know, I feel like that may be kind of a miss, but you guys leave a comment in the comment section on how you feel. I mentioned it as a pro that there is a charging pad, but it can be a con as well because you have to have a dedicated spot to put that one specific pair of shoes. And in this room, I'm not really sure quite where I'm gonna be putting these because they have to have their own dedicated spot. It would be honestly dope if they were solar powered, but I know we're not quite there yet. But I think that would be a better solution than we don't have to actually use a wall charger. Another potential con is Nike sort of tried that app game before. Remember that Nike Plus thing that measured your jumping and blah, blah, blah. And you can't forget the Nike Fuel Band, the gamification gimmick for your lifestyle. I think that it is gonna be interesting to see if they're gonna be able to integrate this seamlessly with the product or not. Or is it just going to be another wasted app on your phone that you're just going to have to hide in a folder or delete later? I like the idea of changing the colors at least, but I mean, maybe they're going to have some really cool features that make it actually worth sticking around. So it could be a con, could be a pro, but we'll see soon. And the last thing I wanted to mention as a potential con, we have $300 Fear of God Nike basketball shoes. We have $350 self-lacing Adapt BB shoes. But should Nike be focusing on innovating the core products that seem to have really just declined over the last few years? Say hi, guys. Look right there and say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
Are you real tired?
Yeah, real tired.
Oh, I missed you. I'm talking about the LeBrons and the KDs and whatnot. Or do you think this is a good move to innovate and collaborate? Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. Anyways, that wraps up my pros and cons for the Nike Adapt BB. Leave some comments in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. For me, again, this is just really exciting news. I can't wait to get my pair. Even for casual use, I think it looks cool and it's something that I'm excited to actually see and give a try. And I'm sure you guys are gonna see a review on this channel really soon, and I'll have a comparison next to the Hyperadapts as well. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe again if you're new to the channel, notification bell to be notified of when the videos go live. Have a great rest of the day though, more videos soon. Peace guys.